In this video, I'll walk you through a simple step-by-step retirement plan so that you can know if you're on track, lower your stress around money, and allow yourself to enjoy a good life today. By the end of this video, you'll understand how to estimate your retirement living expenses, calculate how much you'll need for retirement, and figure out how much you'll need to save to make it all happen. If you're new here, I'm Patrick King, a fee-only financial planner and the founder of Prana Wealth. Over the years, I've helped CEOs, all-star athletes, Grammy-winning artists, and dozens of other people from all walks of life align their finances with the life that they want to live. On this channel, we talk about everything that you need to not only plan for retirement, but to live a great life too. Okay, let's start with step number 1, estimating your retirement expenses. And to do that, we'll need to look at your expenses today. But never fear, I'm not going to have you go through all of your credit card statements and try to categorize everything. There's an easier way to do this. As it turns out, there are only 4 things you can do with your money. You can spend it, save it, pay taxes with it, or give it away. So how do we avoid doing this the hard way? Well, we zoom out and we use a simple equation. Your living expenses equal your income minus any taxes that you've paid, minus any savings that you've made, and minus any gifts that you've given over the last year. So here's how we do it. The first thing that you'll need to do is grab last year's tax return. Most of everything that we'll need can be found there. Next, you want to determine your gross income. This should be listed under total income on your tax return. From there, subtract any taxes that you've paid. This will be listed under total tax on your tax return. And don't forget to add in any state taxes that you've paid too. Finally, go back and determine how much you saved last year. This kind of savings can come in several forms. For instance, it can include any money that you saved into an investment or a savings account, any IRA or Roth IRA contributions, or any net changes in your checking account over the last year. Now, if this is a negative number, you need to be sure and adjust for any negative cash flow in your calculations. One thing to note is that any 401k, 403b, or any other pre-tax employer savings may have already been deducted from your taxable income on your W-2. So you may not have to include those savings amounts in our equation here. So if we go back and plug everything into our simple equation, you should come up with a living expenses number that's fairly accurate for the purposes of what we're doing here today. And by the way, if you need more help calculating this, I've created the On Track for Retirement spreadsheet. I'll post a link in the description below. Now that we have an idea of what you'll spend, it's time to calculate how much that you'll need to have saved to fund that in retirement. To make this simple, we're going to use the 4% rule to determine how much that you'll need. Now, I think the 4% rule is overly conservative for most retirees, and I've made some videos about this in the past, so check those out if you want to learn more. But this is our quick and easy retirement plan, so we're going to do the simple thing here. All you need to do is take the living expenses that we calculated in our first step and divide that number by 4%. This should give you a pretty good estimate of how much that you'll need. And our last step is to try to figure out how much that you need to save to get there. And if you found out that you already have more than you need, then congratulations. When is the retirement party? But remember that you also don't have to retire right away. If work doesn't have a detrimental effect on your life, then why not keep it rolling for a few more years and go on some amazing trips? But if you do find that you're a little short, then let's assess how soon that you can retire with another quick equation. A quick gauge of the number of years that you'll need to keep working until retirement equals how much that you need minus how much that you have saved divided by how much that you're saving annually. If this number puts your retirement somewhere under age 67, then you're probably in great shape. But if you want to retire earlier, or if you're trending towards retirement at age 115, now's the time that we need to make some decisions. Okay, you have 3 options here. Number 1 is that you can reduce your current spending. This will both reduce the amount that you need and allow you to save more. Your second option is that you can try and earn more money. Given what's possible in the gig economy, this option isn't discussed enough these days, I think. And finally, do you remember earlier when I said that the 4% rule is probably too conservative? Going with a higher withdrawal rate will get you to retirement sooner. So if you are a little short and you want to get there quicker, check out this video to learn more about your third option. I'll see you there.